Backlash not just a problem for Democrats. John McCain actually facing fire from within his own party. Conservative radio show host and darling of the Tea Party movement, J.D. Hayworth, is running against the Arizona senator and blasting McCain for tolerating billions of dollars in earmarks. Chuck Baldwin says the GOP is getting heat from its own is proof that everyone in Washington needs to wake up. Chuck, by the way, was the 2008 presidential candidate for the Constitution Party. Chuck, you know, there is this overwhelming feeling of just throw the bums out no matter what party they're in.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's what the Tea Party is actually built on. I don't think it has party partisanship at all associated with it. And the GOP and others are trying to, I think, capture the spirit of the Tea Party movement. But it really has nothing to do with party partisanship. And I think until the American people start seeing these two parties, as Pat Buchanan is famous for saying, as two wings of the same bird of prey, and start throwing out the big government neocons in the Republican Party and the big government liberals in the Democrat Party, and start putting in people that care about the Constitution and the American people, I don't think we're going to see any solution to our problems, Charles.
But, Chuck, you do feel like there's some sort of a revolution going on right now that's akin to what we saw in 1994.
I really do. I think it's very similar. I was involved in the Scarborough campaign here in Pensacola, Florida at that time. I well remember those freshman congressmen like Scarborough and Bob Barr and Helen Chenoweth and others that went up there to reduce the size and scope of the federal government, what were you just talking about a minute ago. And what happened? After they got to Washington, D.C., the party establishment headed by Newt Gingrich and Trent Lott squashed those guys, and within a year, the conservative revolution of '94 was finished. It was kaput. And I think that what we have to be careful about, we that would be considered in the Tea Party movement, is to be sure that these same big government neocons do not infiltrate us and take over this movement that started back in 2007, actually, with the campaign for Ron Paul.
Well, you know, Chuck, you just said, you know, you mentioned being careful. Do you also have to worry about being careful, in other words, letting the greater evil continue to run power? In other words, I know you're upset with both parties, but it seems to me that perhaps you would be more upset with the Democrats, who have at least a reputation, and certainly currently with the current administration, been spending pretty heavily. Is there such a thing as a Pyrrhic victory, or do you want to at least see someone get in there that might move closer to your agenda?
Actually, Charles, I'm more upset with the Republicans than the Democrats. I mean, and the Democrats are, for the most part, in your face. This is what we are. We're for big government. We're for more taxes. But the Republicans tout themselves as being conservative. They tout themselves as being pro-freedom, less government, less taxes, et cetera, et cetera. But what do when they get in office? They turn right around and repudiate the agenda that they campaigned on. It's like I say one thing when I'm running for office, and then after I'm elected, I completely throw away everything that I just said. I think the American people were completely fed up with the Bush wing of the Republican Party. I think we're tired of this vote for me because I'm a conservative while I'm running for election, and then I'm going to be another big government neocon after I get elected. I think we need to select men and women, regardless of party affiliation, that are going to stand for the Constitution, first of all. After all, Charles, that's what they swear to do when they raise the oath to take the office, raise their hand to take the oath of office, is they swear to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. And if they will do that, most of our problems would disappear.
Okay, Chuck, you just went out. I don't hear you anymore. I did catch the end of that. I can't hear you. Okay, defend the Constitution. Thanks a lot. By the way, this is going to be an exciting year for you guys, so keep up the good fight, my friend.
Thank you very much, Charles.